What's going on, everyone? It is Brucey Sprue, and I'm here today with a bit of a fun video. So some of you may know the new Rat King boss, Scurrius, in the Varrock sewers has been released today, and we're just going to go check that out, see what the loot is like, what the experience is like, and if we can't maybe pull the pet within the first 100 KC. This boss is aimed for mid-level players, for players that are about level 60 in their combats, and it's designed to drop loot around that level as well. So I'm not expecting to make a ton of GP here, but it's going to be nice just to see what he does offer. And the experience, I guess, is supposed to be better than Nightmare Zone and better than Sand Crabs. So it should be decent experience and not as boring. So I think in the post, jagex said that it could actually take you up into the end game as far as like XP goes. So I do have about 800k left for attack. We're just going to see what we can do. I do have the rat bone mace. I did do 10kc earlier just to test out the boss. I got the spine on 4kc, and you just bring that to an anvil with a rune mace, and you can make the bone mace, which does give an extra 10 points of damage to your max hit, I believe. So to get there is going to be super easy. I don't want to go to false line. We'll hit the Grand Exchange, and you just run over to the Varrock sewer, or you could use a Varrock teleport if you have that in your house. I have the Grand Exchange. I like it better. I'm there way more. And yeah, we're just going to see what we can expect for experience from this boss and what we can expect for loot. You just go east here in the Varrock sewers and you will come right up on Scurrius's lair. He does have 3 combat attack styles, so you do need to make use of all your prayers. It's supposed to be a mid-level boss that kind of gets you ready for the end game in terms of using your prayers, and I guess moving around the boss lair a little bit as well. And yeah, it's supposed to be fairly simple. So you do have the option of going in with a group or going through private. I'm going to do private here, and let's get it going. Scurrius also has no weaknesses. I don't know if I just said this or not. He has no weaknesses to attack, ranged, or mage, so you could use any of them on him and be pretty solid. So that first attack you saw, stuff just drops from the ceiling. You avoid it. I'm just going to pray melee here. He does go and eat a couple times during this, so just keep attacking him. I did forget, I did want to BGS him actually this time around. And that's the magic attack. Just pray mage there. He normally does that when he's eating. Let's just see a couple BGSs what that does. The rat bone mace doesn't have a special, and then we're just going to bring it back to protect from melee. And I like to leave these rats up until the end. Yep, he's going to go back and eat again. Probably hit us with some more magic. I'm not sure if that cloud, that gas thing is ranged or mage. I've just been praying mage for it. And you can see the rat bone mace, it does a decent job at damaging him. And he is down. It's that simple of a boss, guys. You can eat this food every 10 minutes as well. It's kind of like the prayer in the God Wars dungeon. So that's also nice. Adamant arrows here. Yeah, not great for loot. But let's just throw up this here so we can see what kind of experience we're getting. 105 an hour after the first kill. 105k an hour. That is not bad. That is not bad. Mains really have nothing to gain from coming here, except that you have a chance of getting the pet, and if you wanted to, work on your combats a little bit, you could very easily. Oh. I probably should have brought like a super attack or something, but I don't think it's too necessary. Super easy. Also, if you have the rat bone mace or the rat items, it is a 1 tick on the rats here, which is super nice. And we get a nice rune battle axe for the second item. Keep this up. Yep, so I did do 10 kills earlier. I'm going to try and go up to 100 for this video and just see how that plays out. I should also note I've only tried melee with him so far, but I'm assuming range and mage is very similar in terms of, you know, damage and experience. But this is really it, guys. I can definitely see how this is good for mid-level players because you do have to, you know, protect mage, protect melee, dodge stuff falling from the ceiling. The boss can heal himself, which is also could be very painful for some people to go through. But I think overall, I mean, it's super easy boss. And it looks like we're doing okay on experience here as well. I mean, we've only done like 3 kills. We're almost getting 3,000 attack XP per kill. That is pretty good. So we can eat the food. I'll show you what that does. It just brings you up to full health. I believe it would be better to do that with the lower HP you have, because it does take 10 minutes for you to be able to eat it again. I do believe the rat bone weapons are going to be some of the best here because it does add that 10 to your max hit. But that being said, I don't have a scythe or anything insane like that to test it out on, so. Drops a little bit of food too to help you keep going. I mean, you may only really need to bring prayer potions here, I think, if you really, once you really get it down. And I bet if you flick as well, you'd be doing a lot better on prayer too, so. Could be a good place to learn how to do that. I'd say overall, I'm a fan of this boss. This would be so nice if I was starting the game and I was a mid-level player. The rune drops are nice. It's not too hard of a kill. It does have decent interaction. The experience seems to be really good so far. It looks like it just keep going up. At least it will for now, while I'm being consistent. And you get a chance at a pet, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's easy, but I'm absolutely a fan of it. And I think it does probably what it's intended to do, is just to teach you some early game mechanics that will help you later on. I really think that's the case. Another trout. Yeah, so we're not looking at anything insane for GP here. Addy arrows, rune battle axe. Could be nice if you bring some alks, I guess, if you plan on staying here for a long time. I'd say the prayers too are pretty forgiving in terms of how long you have. Okay, so that's probably a protect from range. I'll try that next time we see that. Oh, so I think that does do us a solid. I know you cannot, even with protect from range on, block the ceiling falling stuff. Oh, and it looks like you can trap the rats behind him as well. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there is a potential here, I think, to take very minimal damage. And I think if you just brought your best, you know, melee range defense gear, you are probably pretty good to just not even have to worry about the range attack or the melee attacks too much. Yep, so that was our 6th kill. And it's looking like we're getting a solid 3,000 experience per kill. Level 200, I like that. I really like that he can eat. So I think that's a really that he can eat through the fight. I think that's a sick mechanic. I really do. It kind of forces you to like do enough DPS, and I can imagine at, you know, mid-level that could be kind of challenging. He doesn't heal a lot, but oh look, he drops potions too. Nice. Not like I'm ranging, but yeah, I really think you could get through this with pretty much just a bunch of prayer pots. I think he might actually drop enough food combined with the food piles too. Or even like if you're training mage, blood barraging, you could probably camp here for a very long time. Probably wouldn't even need prayer at that point. Rune arrows. Decent big bones, I guess, too. Like if you just wanted to, you know, you could get 15 prayer per one. Could bring a bone crusher here, I guess. Yeah, you have a decent amount of time before you need to actually activate the right prayer, that's nice to see as well. I really think this is just a great addition by jagex. I mean, mid-level accounts should absolutely love this, especially if they need practice or experience. And for them, the loot isn't too bad. Like a level 60 getting rune drops and whatnot, that's not too bad at all. And I think he actually has a potential to drop like a dragon helm or something too. But I don't know the full loot table of them. That's what we're kind of here to figure out. Yep, Addy plate body. So like, okay, if you were high alking, you can maybe get about like 10k a kill. So he really does have a little bit of everything. I mean, mage attack that you can completely negate with the correct prayer. You have this range attack here that you can completely negate. You have that ceiling falling ability, which helps you with your movement. And then he also has a melee attack, too. So using all three of your prayers, you're doing a little bit of movement. He eats, too, so that's in a way that's a DPS check. Like, if you were not doing a lot of damage, him healing 5s and 10s probably wouldn't be too good. And he'll just continuously eat until you kill him at certain points in the fight. So I think that's awesome, and I think these ads are awesome too, because you have the opportunity of, again, DPS check the boss and deal with them later, deal with them now if they're, you know, causing you a lot of damage. It's like another little decision you have to make on top of managing your prayers and your where you are in the game. th kill, so I got my spine on 4 KC, so we've done about 4 times that now, or 5 times that now. Still no rat spine here. I think the kills are about a minute too, they're pretty quick. Looks like the rats can hit through your melee prayer. Because I am taking 1s here, unless they have like a range attack or something. Rune square shield, not bad. Yep, and it does restore you to full HP, so that's super nice. So that definitely gives you some longevity here. And I think for higher level players, it's really going to be just bringing prayer pots, and you're going to be pretty much fine for pretty much, I think, melee, range, and magic. I think I was a bit too late there. Or too early with the switch, but that's okay. Chaos Rune. Okay. Rune arrows again. Where are we at? That's our 13th kill. Yep, so about a little under 3k XP per kill. That's really solid. For every minute, I mean, that is pretty good. For about minute-long kills, that is... This is a nice change of pace for me too, because I will leak it at this point in the video. My next nothing special video is 1k Vorkath, and I'm about 300 kills into that. And this is such a nice break, man. This is such a nice break. Honestly, a little more interactive than Vorkath in terms of like actions per second, but I wouldn't say it's harder, because you can't really die here unless you're very, very not careful. I'm almost wondering if just Piety will do it, you know? Do I have enough defense to just get away with that? Probably wouldn't want to, though. Yeah, because you can take a lot of chip damage. Addy arrows again. Not bad stuff for a level 60, you know, arrows, rune items, Addy. Potential upgrades for them, you know, at that point. I don't think I... Oh, you can't eat from that during combat as well. It's alright, we're just gonna top off here. The trade-off, I guess, for being like a high level here is that you don't really get GP compared to maybe what you'd be using for supplies, even just prayer pots. Actually, you might. Yeah, you probably do. You probably make a little bit more than what you use. But, I mean, right now, each super restore, 10k. So, yeah. Yeah, you do. Make a little bit more. Yeah, that's what happens if you stand underneath that falling ceiling tiles. About 20 damage. Which I think Protect from Range can help negate a little bit of, but I don't think it entirely, it doesn't negate all of the damage. A lobster, nice. I almost wish like there was a way to pray in here, as well as the food pile, but that would probably be way too much. Especially for like a mid-level, that would probably make it way too easy. And it does give you the, you know, the opportunity to maybe like learn how to pray flick if you want to learn how to do that. This wouldn't be a bad place for it. You could see, you know, just how little prayer you use here. I think that's really kind of the main goal of this, is like getting your clicks per minute up, or per second, whatever you want to use as the unit of measurement. I mean, this is a great place for it. You are clicking more than you do in Vorkath, maybe more than Zulrah. And it's not like it's hard, but it's like it's engaging, which is good, and that's, I think, what mid-levels need as well to get ready for the end game, is to just like be kind of fully engaged, because it does allow you to get very engaged in the fight. Like you're moving, you have to click back on the boss. You know, maybe you have to switch prayers. Maybe you have to move again. So it looks like our max right now is a 46 with the rat bone mace. I do want to try using a super combat potion. Just see how much more we can kind of get out of this thing. Yeah, we got a trout from that whole kill. I can definitely see, though, how if I brought more prayer potions, I would be able to camp here for quite a while. Or even just bring some blood barrages, right? But this video is strictly for melee, because I think if I enjoy this boss enough, and it seems like I am, then I'm gonna do it until I have 99 attack, which isn't too far away. I think that's only 300 kills. No, I think it's more than that. Might be 3,000. That would be a ton, actually. Two tuna. This is a smooth boss too. Like it just feels good to do and complete. Not because you're doing anything crazy, but just because I don't know. It just feels very smooth. It feels like it's just a long enough fight to where you can do it again. It has just enough to where you're not overwhelmed. I mean, I just came in here. I picked this up. I didn't look at any videos or anything like that. I just for my first 10 KC. Just came in here and started hitting the rat with the tent whip, actually. And I do think the bone mace is a lot better. It seems like it's hitting a little more. I think we can hit this food pile again. The rat kings are actually real things, guys. It's when a bunch of rats get their tails stuck together, and they usually end up dying. But you should look them up. They're actually kind of interesting, real-life abominations, which is really what Scurrius is here, too. Law Rune. Okay. All right, let's go to bank. So we got 20 kills there. And about 34 minutes in. That's with the intro, so I guess that kind of tracks. And for those 20 kills, about 60k experience. So yeah, we're getting a little under 3k XP per kill. That's awesome. Just a sneak peek at my Vorcat tab, guys. It's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome. I will have the full loot when I'm done here posted. Once I put the video up, I'll just throw it on the end or something. And yeah. Let's try bringing like half an inventory of super restores and see how long that gets us. Actually, let's bring 15 of them. And then I want to bring a super combat. Didn't really use the BGS. I don't think that's really necessary. Definitely could speed up kills every now and then, but it's the kills I think are quick enough without it that it's not really an issue. And for the gear, this is pretty much my Vorkath gear, except I replaced the Dragon Hunter Lance with the Bone Mace. So, because this is, again, just a regular melee video. I guess I didn't need to go back to my house here. And as far as experience goes, couldn't really do the math in my head, so we'll just round that up to 800,000. And that 800,000, if each kill is about 3,000 XP. Yeah, about 300 kills. Okay. So I have no problem doing 300 kills here. That's crazy. So about 333 kills is 1,000,000 experience. And the kills are about a minute long, so that's a little over 5 hours. It's like 5.5 hours for 1,000,000 XP. That's pretty crazy. That's at my level, though. That's at almost max combats, max melees here. And with decent gear. But I think that's pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. And especially because we have a chance at such a sick pet. I did already see someone with it earlier. It looked crazy. It looks pretty big. It looks just like him. Just like Scurrius, except it's like maybe goes up to the top of your back almost. It's a pretty big pet, and I want it so bad. So yeah, maybe my goal is to do 333 of these big boys and see if we can't pull the pet in that time. I should easily be able to get that done today, actually. I really do need a break from Vorkath. It's been a lot. Yeah, so the rune chain body there, nice. The super combat's wicked helpful. Does that actually make us so that we don't really take any damage along with piety? Let's find out. Because if so, that will make us even more... No. I wouldn't really imagine that you could tank hits here, even with crazy gear, because it is a place for you to try and work on, you know, getting your prayers down correctly. That's one of the things this boss teaches. So I could definitely see why that wouldn't really be a thing. I don't think there's really enough damage here to stack you out. Maybe if you got stuck underneath one of those falling ceiling things, and then he hit you for like a 10 or something. I really don't know how that would work. If you just had extremely low health, I don't know. But I think there's a very, very low chance of death here, even for mid-level accounts. Rune arrows. Oh, you know, I didn't bring food, so we're going to see how far we can get with a foodless run here. So we're going to kind of want to be on point with our prayer right now. Or hopefully he drops me a little something, something. I do think, though, if you do the boss perfectly, you could probably negate all, if not almost all, damage. Yeah, see, I should have already had that on. But I would have been fine. Lobster, nice. Love to see that. So yeah, if I didn't miss that one prayer, I would have probably negated all damage that fight. So it is possible. So I guess you could come here without food. which I did do. Well, it just really depends on how long. Because even with all those sharks, I got 20 kills. We're already 3 in. But they're going faster now, too, because of the super combat potion. Much faster. And I also thought this would reset if you had left the layer, but I guess that wouldn't make sense, because then you could just leave and come back every single time in a private one. And you pretty much have unlimited healing, so good on you, jagex, for not allowing that. Yeah, so I guess we can get some chip damage even through Protect from Melee here. I doubt 4 minutes has passed. Yeah, 2 minutes. Oh, you know what would be good here? SGS. That would be actually insane for longevity. I don't have one right now, but that would be perfect if you're really trying to farm this guy. Oh yeah. Because you barely need to heal as it is, and the main thing you're really worried about is prayer. So that would be awesome. SGS with maybe the Light Bear. I think you could probably trade a melee ring here for Light Bear just to get more SGS hits. Okay, so these guys can hit up to a 3. Rune Med, not bad. Should be able to eat now. Yep, nice. Let's just see if we can do 10 more kills, though, before we can eat again. Trout, 3 trout, that's huge. There we go, that's our food. We're good. We're gonna be totally good. I don't think there's anything right now that I would change about this boss. So okay, so 40, well, 50 right there. What was it before? 46 was our max hit. I guess we're not too beefed up, but okay. The super combat definitely making it go faster for us for sure. But like I was saying, I actually don't think there's anything I would change to any part of this boss really at all. I think it's done very well. I think it incorporates a lot of like beginner simple things that are like great to learn. You have a chance at a pet here, which is awesome. It's going to bring high-level players here, or they'll help low-level players, you know, in groups. I tried the group mode. I didn't really like it, but I am on a 2,000 total world, and he just kind of dies instantly. It wasn't really... I don't know why people are doing it. It's kind of just like a trolling thing. 3 tuna, dude. Huge. Yeah, I actually want him to drop food because I'm not here, as you can see, for the loot. Because it's not really that good. We are here for the experience. About 3k a kill, which is awesome. But like I was saying, I haven't finished this thought yet. It's nothing here that I would change at all. There is nothing here I would change. The one thing I was thinking about is, oh, what if you had a special attack on the bone weapons, the rat bone weapons, but since you do have the extra 10 added to your max hit, it might be too much DPS. I was even thinking like you could just have like a spec that costs 60% and did like half of your max damage guaranteed or something. I don't know how that would work. So that you could just do it once during the fight, but they clearly don't really need any spec weapon at all to be effective and efficient. That would kind of just be overkill. Look how easy, guys. I mean, the kills are just coming through. Let's see how much time I have left on this. 6 minutes. I think what I'm actually going to do is I will do probably an hour's worth of this video, see just what we get for experience, what we get for loot, you know, give me a nice break from Vorkath, and then after this I will just switch over to doing the other. I'm probably going to get to about 110 KC, so I started with 10, I'll do 100 in this video, and then I'll do another 200 just by myself, not recorded. And when I finish those, I'll put this up, or maybe I'll put this up first. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work yet, but I do think I'm going to finish it all today. And I would like to have 300 plus KC. So look how quick it's going right now, dude. This is beautiful. So I think that's going to be the goal, because I really want to try and pull the pet as well. And I haven't put out a RuneScape video in a while. I was so busy with Magic last month, so... I think that's what we're going to do. Whoops. Very forgiving, too, if you make a mistake here. You know, it's like 8, 10, 20 damage, maybe. It's like very, very forgiving. Okay, 52 there. Yeah, we're not taking a lot of damage at all right now. So pretty much confirmed you can probably camp here with just an inventory full of prayer potions if you really don't care about the loot at all. You could bring like a couple super combats and just the rest prayer pots. And you probably wouldn't even need a tele out if you were just willing to just walk to the GE for banking. And you could probably be here for a very, very long time, especially if you just brought like an SGS in conjunction with that. So that's something I'll try that out in the future, because I am interested just how long you could camp here for. And I have a new pet to hunt. Like, this is such a sick pet. Probably one of my favorites. Just because I'm like semi-obsessed with rat kings in real life. Like, I think they're such fascinating abominations. Oh. Done. Shark. Okay, he dropped shark. That's big. I was seeing mostly low-level fish, so that's probably the highest food item he drops. We're getting everything from trout to tuna to shark, lobster. I bet also if you could make a fire in here, you might be able to cook a couple of this rat meat in between kills. So you could probably even do that to help further sustain you. Hooded rat always does mage damage. The one that has a scar on its eye, that's always going to hit you with range damage. And the big guy himself, he's always going to hit you with melee. So I'm almost positively certain that these rats can hit you through your melee protection prayer. And I almost just want to test that out right now. Yep, they can. Oh, a prayer potion. So we dropped prayer pots too. So you definitely can be here for a bit with an SGS. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Just gonna eat this, just get that started, even though I pretty much have... Ooh, another minute. Okay, good. So we just won't heal. We'll just wait for that. Probably want to get even lower health to make it more worth it, but... 10 minutes goes by quick. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. 14 damage. I think it's about 10 to 20 damage from the falling ceiling tiles. I do want to test out what you take for damage if you have protect from range on, because I think it negates it a little bit, but I don't think it's a full negation. Actually, that'd be a good test for right now. Ready? Let's see. Oh, hold on. We can do this first. Yeah, right here. Okay. So you do take a little bit of damage. He drops coins. Okay, first time seeing that. About 4k. Which is kind of in line with the adamant items he drops. Look at that, right up to full health. Right back into it. I wonder if you could freeze him, and if he would just start using, if just the other two rats would start just ranging and maging you. That's something to check out too. But this is just a melee only for now. Dude's fucking safing mid-fight. No, I'm just kidding. He's allowed to. This is his domain. And he lets me eat from his food pile, so I can't really complain. Rune chain. I really think with this build, it's about as smooth as this gets. Very little damage taken, and SGS would really complete it, honestly. I came here with no food, and somehow I have more food in my inventory. You know, it's like he drops food, he drops prayer pots. Whoops. He is solid. We're in square. $45 KC. So we actually did get, I think, spooned on the spine. Getting one at 4 KC. I haven't seen another one yet. We're over 10 times that amount of kills so far. So that's super nice to get that early. Otherwise, I'd still be using like the tent whip down here or something. Just a big punching bag, honestly, for great experience. I would love to get Spoon the pet during this video. That would be sick. Next kill, for sure. Still have a ton of prayer pots. The last trip was 20 kills, and I think I only brought like 7 maybe, and a bunch of shark. Taking way less damage now. I don't know if that's just because I'm doing a little bit better on my prayers, or if the super attack is really helping out. Probably a bit of both. Yeah, but this trip alone, we're already almost at 20 kills, I think. And we're showing no signs of needing to return. Another prayer pot, dude. This is going extremely well. He might even drop enough prayer pots to where I just wouldn't even need an SGS here. I don't know. I am liking it. Solid boss, jagex. Really solid work. Now, I thought this boss was coming out late last year, but because I feel like they announced it in the fall. I feel like it was like a pretty early announcement. I could be wrong though. And the video is currently at about an hour, and it looks like you are getting a little over 100k XP, at least for melee here. I'm assuming range and mage is going to be fairly similar. It might be a little bit more for mage. But that's pretty solid for an easy boss. As I mess up heavily. Another rune battle axe. Two more minutes. Okay. Dude, the rat fart, dude. The rat gas is so nasty. Not sure why it's a ranged attack. Maybe there's some solids in it. I don't really need to eat from that anyways. Good thing I couldn't. So I think for this video, I'm going to go for like 2 hours. We'll do our 100 KC. It's about 1 a minute. So it does come out to about 2 hours. So we'll do a 2-hour video. I will show the loot for that. And then I will do the other 200 KC. Yeah, I don't know. I could actually just pause the video too, and then do the other 200, and then come back and show you guys. But I think I'm just going to make a separate video, because it will be me hitting 99 attack too. So I at least want to get this one out. Not sure what I'm going to do for the next one involving this boss just yet. But I know that there is definitely content I want to try with him. And there's definitely a pet that I want to hunt. So I have no problem doing it, and it does feel so good to have a break from Vorkath right now. Like I said earlier, a little spoiler alert for my next video. Starting to see some solid loot pile up. We just hit 21 kills for this trip alone, and remember, we have brought 15 super restores. We still have 8 of them left. He had some prayer potions for us as well. He had some food for us, and we're going to eat this pile when we feel like we need to. And hopefully he drops more food, or the pet. Probably the pet this kill, I would assume. And we still haven't seen another spine, so I don't know the drop rate for them, but I'm assuming they're not as common as I thought they would be, because when I got one on 4KC, I was like, oh, well, it would kind of make sense if they were pretty common, because if you want to use every rat weapon, every rat bone weapon, then you're going to need a decent amount of spines, and you have the option to turn the spines into, I think it's Historian Aldo, who's right outside of this room, and he can give you experience, combat experience for it, anything except for prayer, I believe. So I thought they were going to be more common. I thought I'd see at least maybe 2 or 3. Oh, 2 or 3 by now, and I have not. I will say this, for 1 minute kills, getting like 20k drops is not bad, especially if you're level 60. And like some people might be coming in here with adamant, you know, with their friends. So I totally get why this would just be absolutely awesome for mid-levels. Like, grab 4 of your buddies, you guys only have adamant, you're working your way up to getting 60 defense or whatever, so you can wear rune. And then you guys all come here and you get a little bit of rune and you get some experience. Like, it's perfect. And you have a chance at a pet, you know. Like, just barely last second hit that prayer, and it's just so forgiving here. Oh, another spine. Okay. Nice. I'm probably going to make all the rat bone weapons, because I will want to test all of the functionality out of them all. I forget exactly what you need to make the other two. This one's just a rune mace in the spine. You bring it to an anvil. I think a U-bow is for the rat bow. The rat bone bow is a U-bow on the spine. And then for the mage one, I think it's a battle staff and 1,000 chaos runes. I could be wrong. The guy outside does tell you. And he can also make them for you if you wanted that. I mean, this boss is comfy, guys. It's a very comfy boss. Super strength pot, nice. So he drops prayer pots, range pots. I'm assuming super strength and maybe like a combat pot too. That's helpful for us. Heal up to full, that is just huge. I love that. Every 10 minutes, just max heal. Probably should just drink the last super combat because my attack is not doing it right now. No accuracy. Yep. I don't even know what kill I'm on right now. I've kind of lost track. All I know is we have 50 more minutes to try and get to 100. And so far, this is the best strategy, I think. I mean, I should have brought Alk runes, dude. I'm actually going to run out of space. I'm going to be forced to go back. So we've done 25 kills this trip. No sign of stopping, really, except that we're going to run out of inventory space. Oh, nice. Yeah, you have a lot of leniency with the prayers and the falling stuff from the ceiling. Rune arrow again. This is our 27th kill this trip alone. The hits with this are real solid too. I mean, 40s and 50s pretty consistently. Whoops. Wrong one there. I think melee might be his least used. But it's probably all equal, to be honest. Equal and random. Yeah, that was our 28th kill. This trip alone. I guess Bone Crusher probably not worth it here, even if you had more elite done and you got the full experience for it, like 30 big bones is like 550 prayer XP. It's not really too worth it. So that's probably something I'd skip bringing here. But I don't know, maybe that's really solid prayer XP for you at a low prayer level, I don't know. Look at that, just not even hitting me with his melee attack. Chaos runes. This is going to be our 30th kill. In one trip here. So it's definitely absolutely possible to take very minimal damage from him and make good use of the food pile every 10 minutes. And you really just need to pray correctly, because I don't think you can really face tank a lot of his attacks. I don't think he was designed to really work like that. And you wouldn't really want to anyways. That was a lag. Oh, that's gross. Hold on. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna close that. Can I eat from the food? 2 minutes. Oh no. Let's see if I can get 2 more out. We know it is entirely possible to go a whole fight without taking damage, so... Oh, that's right. They can hit you for like 4. We might call it here for this trip. Unless we can eat this. I don't think we can. Nah. And you can't eat it during combat. I'm chilling with this. Actually, we'll do one more. Fuck it. The super round. I just can't get hit by the ceiling thing, and I should be okay. She's gonna die soon, too. Nice, another prayer potion. Okay, now we can eat. We only took 5 damage that round. Alright, just kidding, I'm gonna stay even longer. Like I said, we're after the 100 kills, we're getting there. 38 left. And this trip alone, this is my 33rd kill. So probably only one more trip and then that's our 100 kills. But we're going to see how far we can get with this one first. It's either the inventory fills up or I run out of prayer pots. The pet, I need the pet. Let's go. Zero damage kill. I wonder if there are going to be any combat achievements for this boss. I would assume so. Going strong still. About 4 super restores left. That was our 34th kill, so we're going to come up on our 35th kill, and we're only going to have 35 more. So this could actually be a solid place to go and bank, but that just takes up time, that traveling, and I'm not ready to leave yet, so... Super comfy, like I said in here. A lot of leniency for your praying at the right time. Even with the things falling from the ceiling, you have a lot of time to move out of the way. It's very noticeable where they're going to go. These rat guys don't even hit too hard. They can do some 1 chip damage through your melee prayer, but it's really not bad. And I think on top of that, they can hit you for like a 3 or a 4. Full health. Yeah, I really think like a group of like 3 or 4 like level 50s or so could actually come in here and totally take this boss out and get some decent rune. I'm assuming it drops almost full rune, but I don't know. I haven't seen any rune plate legs yet. I don't think I've seen a rune kite. Off topic, but I love the filter addition to the prayers here. It just makes it so much less cluttered. I do the same thing for my magic book, like when I'm doing Vorkath as well. Just feels so much more comfortable and less cluttered. And like you know exactly where to click, and enjoy that update a lot. And it just clears out some of the redundant prayers you would just never ever use, you know? Their kill shot right there. got on the food pile? 5 more minutes. I'm vibing with the music down here too. It's solid. It's very low key. It's not like overly dramatic or annoying. Oof. Didn't see that ceiling tile. More coins. I think I'm gonna try and go for like a solid 50 here. 50 kills, one trip. What are we at? 37? Oh, maybe I'll just go for a solid 40 then. And then the next trip we will just finish up. I guess it depends if I'm able to eat the food or not. I don't know how much damage I'll take. We'll see. And then the next trip we'll just finish up our 100 kills. Wherever that puts me at, that's where I'll be at. I'll share the loot, or show the loot, show the XP, which is here anyways, and we'll call it at that point. Just 100 Scurrius, melee only. Just testing them out, really. Very easy to pick up and learn, guys. Very, very easy to pick up and learn. I would definitely, if I was a low level, just find a quiet world with some friends and just literally bring like 4 or 5 people here and just go off for a couple hours, see what we could do. Because this is not bad loot. We'll take a look at this trip's loot alone. This is not bad loot for a level 60, getting all this. Probably a couple 100K. One more after this, we'll send it back. Wow, another prayer pot. Alright, I don't think I can eat from this just yet. Another minute. Oh. Yep. Alright, let's do another almost perfect kill, hopefully. And then we can leave, knowing that we did our 50 kills. We'll come back, finish up our 100 kills for our last trip. Will finish that up for us, and then we'll be super solid. very shortly. He's going to go into the middle. Yep. Oh, he's going to eat again. Okay. Now he comes into the middle. Goodbye. Oh, sorry. So that was 40 kills, right? That was 40 kills in one trip. And the evidence, I guess, is the big bones that I left on the ground. So we're going to send it out of here for now. Go back and bank all this. 40 kill trip. I didn't bring any food. I brought 15 super restores. That is a very solid, I would say a very, very solid start to this boss for sure. The fact that you can do that is awesome. Mind you, I am a bit of a high level and I have some decent gear, but I really think a lot of it just has to do with praying correctly. Sorry guys, my cat's being... Oh, one moment, he got himself stuck. I was hearing some commotion. Hold on, gotta pause the video real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna mute myself. Okay, so what I want to check real quick before we get back into it is what have we... What have we made here? Sell the spine, you cannot. So 400k. So it's about, I did 40 kills. So you're getting about 10k a kill. So essentially, one kill, he doesn't really give you a drop. He might give you a piece of fish. Next kill, you get like a 20k item. Or you consistently get these. But it looks like, yeah, 400k for that. I mean, that's good money for a mid-level. And we're not even done. We are 70% of the way done. So that's incredible. 400k, I mean that's insane. So I'm gonna pause real quick and then we'll get back into it. You guys will not miss out on any time. Alright, I am back. I did forget I actually need to go to 110 kills, so I do have 40 to do. 40 left. And I think I'm on track to making about a mil just from all these. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the spine yet. I do want to see actually if the price of the I don't know if it's called a rat bone bow or I don't know if it's even on the I think you can sell the... Maybe not. I thought you could sell these. I guess not. So you can turn the spines in for experience or turn them into weapons. So I'll probably stack them until I can make the other two weapons, test those out, and then any other spine I get is going to just be experience, I guess, from that point out. So, to do a little bit better on this time around, I'm going to bring 2 of these, and we brought 15, bring 20. You don't really waste enough prayer too quickly, so I might have to leave some stuff on the ground. Oh, I did it again. I keep coming to my house thinking like that there's a like a teleport or something to him, but it's literally just the Varrock sewer. Let's get back over there. A little laggy here right now. Especially for a 2K total world. But I think it's just because everyone wants to do this boss. And try it out. Try for the pet. Yep, look, there it is, guys. That's crazy. That's what it looks. Look how big it is. It's a big pet. It's a sweet ass pet, man. Congrats to whoever owns that pet. Blue dye. I think someone else over here has it too that I saw earlier. But decent amount of people here. I guess there was way more earlier. I think most people kind of realize it was not too worth it. But just coming to test it out, test the waters, see how it is. So we do have 40 kills left. I should be able to get all of those 40. Oh, goodness. Okay, we gotta close this window again. I should be able to get all of those 40 during this kill as well. Or this trip, hopefully, if everything goes well. I don't know why we're lagging out right now. Just gonna go eat again. There we go. Some instant food. Love to see that. $39 left. I think I like the eating mechanic so much because it's like free damage. It is kind of a DPS check, like if you're not even really hitting 5s and 10s. Oh god, I'm lagging so bad right now. I apologize. Just got hit by another ceiling thing. And we're recovering. What is going on, dude? Really bad lag right there. Maybe I do die here. I get stacked out by the ceiling tiles. Who knows? But like I was saying, Okay, we're gonna give this a second. What's going on? Do I want to switch worlds? No, I don't. I think the him eating food during the fight's awesome because it's like free damage for you. If you're hitting way over 5s and 10s, you have nothing to worry about. And you know, if you're not, then it's kind of a DPS check, and it will make the fight a little bit longer. But for the most part, it's just free damage. And it's just a cool mechanic too, because he could theoretically heal back to full, I think. I don't know if he eats at certain intervals, like below 400, below 200 or whatever, or if he will just constantly go back and forth between, you know, using his attacks on you, eating, and then using the ceiling tile fall attack. Or if they happen at certain intervals, you know. I'm not sure. Dude, this lag is killing me right now. Not a good time to just not bring any food at all. Death runes, okay. Haven't seen those yet, but that is, I believe, the highest rune that he drops. We did get Chaos and Law so far, I believe. I don't think we've seen any elemental runes. Just Chaos and Law, and now Death. Which, those are solid runes for med accounts, for sure. Didn't see Nature runes yet. Haven't seen Cosmic. .36 kills left. There's a Chaos rune again. Let's see what I have for time on this. 6 minutes. The way we've been taking damage, that is too long. I think it's because my video is getting up to 2 hours. But I think he has about a 10-second respawn time, so that would make sense. For 100 kills, it would be about 1,000 seconds just waiting for him to respawn. Just over 10 minutes. I talked for about 10 minutes at the start, and we've had, what, 2 or 3 trips to the GE. All take a couple minutes each, so I think ideally we're on the right track here for about a minute-ish a kill. 4 minutes? 5 minutes. Yeah, about a minute a kill. Raging potion. We have taken too much damage this time around. 4 minutes. Ooh. Cutting it close, dude. I almost want to throw that on just in case. I got the prayer pots. I know he does too. Yeah, the rats can hit 3s and 4s on you, and they can chip 1 through your prayer. Like I've mentioned. It's just good to make note of that. Tuna. Thank goodness for these 2 tuna. That's gonna get us through until we can eat the cheese pile. I wouldn't mind potting up again either. You literally hit so high on him with this mace, you literally kill him in like 10-20 hits. I'd say for the most part. Okay. 1 minute, so we got 1 more kill. And it's almost halfway over. ratty arrows. Still only one spine, huh? It's not really that great. Hopefully we can eat from this now. We should be able to. Yep. We have 30 kills left. Now we're doing pretty solid. "30 kills to pull the pet." XP has stayed pretty consistent, even throughout my banking and my pausing, at over 100k an hour. So, not bad. Not bad. Another ranging potion. Not doing great on the food drops on this one. Ooh, I might have to teleport, guys. My cat is not having it right now. I have some serious cat aggro. I don't know if you can hear him. You gonna come sit with me, Bruce? Come on up, buddy. Yeah. That's what happens when you have a cat. You take unavoidable damage while they try to sit on you. That's okay. Come on up, buddy. Alright, that was unfortunate, but nothing we can do about that. Alright, bud. Are you good, sir? Now I'm all frazzled. Okay. Let's just get back into this here. We got 28 more left. No food. Probably another 8 minutes to eat from that thing. Unfortunately, we took so much damage on that last one. Rune arrows. I'm gonna turn this back on. I need food. 7 minutes, yep. Mistakes have been made this trip around. Rat gas, nasty stuff. I think the craziest thing about this boss that people are overlooking is there's a rat that learned how to cast magic. That's insane. Full helm. It's funny because I'd actually rather have food drop from this boss right now. Like, that is more important to me than the 20k. $26 kills left. Like, we should be able to do it, I think. We just need a little bit of food to come our way. One shark or something. Another spine, okay. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. We now have enough to make the rest of the rat bone weapons, so if I get another spine between now and the end of this video, we can actually trade that in for experience. Which I guess it adds a couple, I think it's like 3,500 XP in any combat skill that's not prayer. So that would give you a little bit more per hour, I think, as well, if you're going to go that route with the spines. But obviously it depends on how frequently they drop, and it seems like, I don't know, they might be like a 1 in 30. But I truly have no idea what their drop rate is. Rune chain. Two minutes, so 2 more kills. I think we can make it. Look at all that chip damage this time around. I forgot that you can kite the rats too and get them stuck. Trout, that's huge. In my darkest hour, Scurrius has helped me out. Thank you for the trout. That's massive. Now we can do another kill and not have to worry about eating that food. We got 23 more too. Getting there. 3 lobster. Now we're really talking. Ranging potion. Oh, we have another lobster we can use. I don't need that meat. I think if he dies on his last attack as it's coming, you just don't take any damage. What do we have left here? 20 left. Yep. So about 20 minutes and we're done. And then we can just go over everything. Video's gonna be a little bit longer than I wanted, but I did want to show a straight up 100 kills, not fast forwarded, not, you know, pretty much live. So, and then we'll go over the loot and go over the experience too, and just see how we did. Because I did want an accurate representation of, you know, how long it would take as well. Yep, see, we didn't protect and it didn't hurt, because I think it just kind of negates itself if he dies. Rune Battle Axe, nice. Probably after this kill, I will eat from the dreaded cheese pile. I actually guess I could see how the rats could like stack you out along with the ceiling tiles and his special attack, or his just normal attack. I could see that actually for mid levels and even almost late levels. 4K, 8K, 8K. Wow. All right, we definitely need to bite this. Disgusting, but it's so good. We got 18 left. Lobster, nice. Huge lag, oh god. Oh, he can summon more. So we could stack like infinite rats on you technically. Nice. Another spine. Beautiful. Okay, so we can turn that in for XP. And those rats, they just add extra experience for you because they're all one shot. And a prayer potion. Did great that time around. We have 16 more. There's a quick and easy one there. Some tuna for my troubles. Don't mind if I do. Come on, pet, though. I mean, I've already seen 2 different people with one. Can't be that uncommon. Oh, wow. A lot of zeros right there. For the most part, I feel like he just eats cheese. I feel like half of these fights is you just free hits while he's eating cheese, and as long as you do more than 0 or 5 damage, you're pretty much passing his DPS check. Tuna. Okay, we're getting the food that we needed early on in the game. In the trip, sorry. $14 more, I believe. Yep. I really am curious to know if the rat bone weapons are going to be like absolutely best in slot here. If anyone's tried anything else, like if you've tried a fang or a scythe here or a salad blade, like let me know. Or even if you've come here with like an Abbey dagger, does that work out? How do those do? You know, let me know in the comments because I am interested. I would imagine that I think the mace, since it's really built for the boss, is going to kind of be your best option, giving you a max hit of 10 on top of or an extra 10 points of damage to your max hit. I think the closer you get to end game gear, that's going to start to actually just make it crazy good. But let me know, like the scythe could be crazy here. Fang could probably be crazy. I like the attack speed and the damage of the bone mace though, and I like that it is 1 tick on these ads, so you can like do that, and then you know it's so quick for those that it might be more worth it on that alone than other weapons. But this is definitely a great, non-boring, pretty cheap way to train. I guess it's free, really, because at my level, I get enough in drops to negate the cost of the potions I'm bringing here. So, and like I said, I'm on track to make about $1 mil, get about 300k experience. Very, very solid. $12 more. We're almost there, guys. Really, his biggest damage dealer are the ceiling tiles. And then I guess if you're not protected from melee, the rats would be, if you don't have them kited correctly. They kind of just do that naturally. And then just not praying for prayers, I think, would be the third. All very attainable, very easily done stuff here. Oh, I just took that one to the face, huh? No damage, though. Pretty forgiving at high levels. I have a high magic level, too. I think it's 94. But pretty forgiving boss. Pretty forgiving mechanics in this place. As it should be for mid-level. As it absolutely should be. We have 10 more. We have 10 more. Who knew they would roll up on us so quick? Chaos runes here. And 9 left, guys. And then we're out of here. So it's probably about 50 kills an hour-ish for me. I think with better gear you could get up to 60 plus maybe. Especially if you aren't banking too. Like if you bring Alk runes and maybe Blood Barrage, maybe an SGS, then you could probably be here for a very long time, and if you're getting fast kills then you could probably get 60 plus an hour. Addy arrows, okay. No more spines, no pet yet. We're really running out of chances to pull the pet here. Got 8 kills left. One of those has to be the pet. For the pet. Come on. For the pet. Pet. Rune Square Shield. Surely on the next one, because we only have 7 more kills for this video until we're done. I do feel like I've taken a solid enough break from Vorkath, and I'm ready to get back to him. But at the same point, I really want to... Like, I'm just debating on getting... 99 attack here, honestly. Oh, should probably pray melee when he's meleeing us. But yeah, these 2 hours are 274k. That's crazy so far. Tuna. Six left. I want to know what the pet's name is too. Is it just Lil Scurrius, or is it a cooler name? Pet? Prayer potion. Pretty much same thing. 5 more. Lobster, no pet. You never know. Maybe we get spooned on the last one. I'm guessing it's like a 1 in 3k drop chance, but I don't know for sure. I could also see them potentially making it like 1 in 4k for how quick this boss is to farm. But then again, you can do Vorkath in like 1 to 2 minutes, and I think it's 1 out of 3k for him. So. Rune chain. Three more, because we started at 10 KC. I did 10 KC of this guy before I even started the video. And then I figured, you know what, let's just make a video and just go straight to 100. So we're going to end at 110, and that will make 100 KC. And after I do once I finish the 100 too, I'll pause and I'll clip the rune light thing, and I'll just add it back to the video, and then start it again, unpause it, and then we can see the loot. Because it doesn't like to show it from my rune light for some reason, from the rune light window. He's getting ready to die. He's going to the middle. I really will say this weapon feels very powerful here. Consistent 1 minute kills the whole time through. You're hitting like 20s to 40s pretty much the entire time. Like it's strong. You're hitting up to 50s. I've hit over 50s. I don't think I've hit a 60 or anything like that, but I think my highest hit was a 56 or something. So very solid. It can hit zeros, but it's not that common. And what I was seeing there, like the 6s and what were pretty much my lowest hits. But you can see it's pretty much averages, I would say, around a 30. And it will, of course, have its moments, but I think averages around a 30 is pretty fair, at least for almost max combats and bandos and whatnot. Not max gear, but which is a really solid weapon. I mean, that's why it has value here. Rune full. We got one more kill to pull the pet, guys. So my pets are getting lonely. I really need another one. It's gonna be this kill. It has to be this kill. Thank you, Scurrius, for the pet in advance. And let's make it a good one. It's an easy one for sure. He's already going back to the middle. And he's down. Thank you for the pet. Ah, rune square shield. That hurts. Okay. That was our 100th kill for this video. And we're going to turn in one of these spines. Oh, I guess we can trade. Maybe I can just use one. No. Maybe we drop one. Yep. Alright, let's see what the lamp does. I want XP in attack. 5,000. Nice. So every spine you get's 5k XP. That's sweet. We ended a little short of 300,000 XP, which makes sense because I was getting a little under 3 K for each kill, and we did 100. So that makes absolute sense. That's pretty solid. That's about 150K an hour. I know the video's at 2.5 hours right now, but as far as my RuneScape time is concerned, I haven't logged out, and took some breaks during this video as well. So I just wanted to you guys to be aware of that, but probably about 150K an hour if you're just straight up doing Scurrius, and there's probably ways to even increase that. Like I said, you could go down there with Blood Barrage, or go down there with Alk runes, and you'd be able to just, you know, if your inventory filled up, you wouldn't need to leave. And then the Blood Barrage, you could just heal whenever you wanted indefinitely. And also bringing an SGS, that's something I super want to try down there, because you barely take any damage for the health-wise. The last 2 runs, which I think were 40 each, so 80 kills. I brought 20, 30 super restores, didn't use all of them, used about 24. Didn't bring a single piece of food. So that's crazy. Being able to heal down there is very nice. I'm going to stop right here, and then I'm just going to bring the loot on over into OBS so I can show you guys. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to pause one moment. Okay, there is the full loot on the screen from the 100 we just did. So almost a mil. So you're doing about 500K an hour there. About 10K per kill. About 50 kills per hour. So that's not bad at all. I think that's pretty solid, especially if you can get near those rates as a med level. And we're going to sell everything and see the actual value. Oh, I forgot some of the loot overlaps with my Vorkath loot, so I absolutely need to take out 8 of these. And this Vorkath loot here, this is from a little bit less than 300, so once this triples or so, I'll be finished. And I am doing it for a reason, not just to do 1K just to get money. There is a reason behind it, but that you'll have to wait for the video for that. The 5 rune chain bodies are not with Vorkath here. And the 6 rune mad helms. Okay, so we should be good, actually. I think it was just the shields that overlapped. Addy plate bodies. Prayer pots, I used the chaos runes. I'm going to keep. I always keep runes. 292 rune arrows. That's from earlier. We'll keep those. I use those for the wildy. Do we get everything else? We got the helmet. Made 17K in cash. Not really a lot. 82 law runes, 84 deaths. Yeah, we didn't get dropped too much food. You can see the food we got dropped. 1 shark, 13 trout, 15 tuna, and 11 lobster. And that was enough to get us through 80 kills. Which is nice. And along with the food there. So yeah, we're not actually pulling a lot of money here from Scurrius, but that's fine. I went into the video saying that it was most likely going to be an XP boss, at least from what I read, and it does very well seem to be on par with that. Because you could do an hour of Vorkath, dude, and you're making way more than this, right? So, but it's nice change, dude, for med levels, and this could, like I said, it would be awesome if you were like 55, 60. Maybe didn't have rune yet, you just had full addy and you were like trying to get into bossing and stuff. Totally go there. I mean, there's no reason not to. 683 was the actual, so about 200k less than what we're seeing on here, and that might make a little bit of sense from some of the runes and the prayer pots here, but and of course the 20k here, but that's what we're looking at for Scurrius, guys. I mean, knowing it's 500k an hour, I could pretty much just do another hour, or sorry, 150k an hour. I could do about 4 more hours, and I'm hitting 99 attack, and that's, what is that, another 1.5-ish mil or something like that. It's not a lot, but you know, it's decent XP, great XP really. And it's okay GP, and for med levels it's absolutely amazing. The whole boss itself, it has every type of prayer protection is required. You need to be aware of where your character is inside the boss's lair, because you can be hit by the debris from the ceiling. You have ads that you have to figure out how to deal with, and the boss can heal over time. So, and he can summon multiple packs of ads. It's a very, very well done boss. Like I said, I said earlier, I don't think I would actually change anything except maybe make a special attack for the rat bone weapons that costs like 60% or something, or 75%, something you could only use once a fight, and it would just do like half of your max hit or something, or maybe like a little bleed effect. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need that at all. Like I said, the bone mace was constantly hitting like 60s. I mean, 40s and 30s for me. Pretty much 30s on average. 20 through 40 is a very solid hit of damage, and I was seeing that very frequently. And that's nice to see on a boss that has 500 health, where you can just hit 50s and 40s on him and you kill him in about 10 hits. Or if you're hitting 20s or 25s, it's like 20 hits. It's not really that bad. So 2.4 tick weapon, not bad, or 2.4 seconds, 6 tick weapon. It felt faster than that actually, or 4 tick weapon. Sorry, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. So yeah, that's Scurrius, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for making it to the end with me here. If you tried out any other weapons on Scurrius, like if you tried out the Fang is what I'm interested in, the Scythe, and then lower tier weapons. Like if you're just going in there with a rune sword or a dragon simi, or even an adamant scimitar, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what type of damage you guys are doing to the boss, how that's going for you, how long you guys' kills are. For me, it was about a minute a kill, 10k a kill, 3k XP a kill. That's solid in my book. That is very solid for a med level boss, and that's good XP for a main. In the post, it did say it was going to be able to carry you XP wise up pretty much until the end game, and I can totally see why, because here I am at 98 attack, and I just played for a little bit, and I got major gains there. So that is going to be it for this video. I will catch everyone in the next one. This is just a fun video. This isn't going to go in my Nothing Set special series or anything like that, so we're not going to go over any new stats or anything like that. This was just a fun video to test out 100 Scurrius as almost max combat, just using melee only. See how that goes for us. It goes well. You make about a mil, you make about 300k XP. And you have a chance at a pet there, and it's a pretty interactive, pretty easy going, very comfy boss. It's close to Varrock, easy to get to. No complaints really, absolutely no complaints. I think jagex knocked it out of the park with this one. So I will catch you all in my next Nothing Special video, which I did leak in this video is going to be 1000 Vorkath, and you'll find out why in the next video. I probably still have another week or so of work on that before that will come out. And if I'm feeling, if I get back to Vorkath and I'm already tired of it, I'll come back to Scurrius and just get 99 attack, and we'll do a video for that alone, because I do want to hunt this pet at some point. But we didn't get today. Also, let me know if you got the pet in the comments below and at 1kc. And again, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. I appreciate you all. Thank you to jagex for putting out a very awesome mid-level boss that high-level players can also have a lot of fun with, and it's very well done. So take it easy, guys, and peace.